Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to be working with chapter 2.8, and it's different ways to show the numbers. Now, we learned this when we were doing a two-digit number. We're gonna practice with the two-digit number right now, but our lesson is going to be a three-digit number. It's the same thing. We're just adding hundreds. Okay, so let's begin. So I'm gonna read a word problem. So you have to be a good listener because this is a listening part. And then based on what I hear, we're gonna take notes and then we're gonna do what they're asking us to do. Okay, so Mrs. Brown has 35 books on her card to take to her classroom. She can use boxes that each can hold 10 books, and she can also place them single books on the card. What are two different ways that she can put the books in the cart? So we want two different ways that she can hold the 35 books. So first of all, I'm going to put 35 books right here. I'm going to write 35. Now, one easy way to do this without having to worry too much is let's draw exactly how it is. We know that we can put boxes with 10 books in each. I'm not going to draw boxes. I'm going to draw what we know. How do we draw tens? So I'm going to put TO. How do we draw tens? By drawing a line that represents 10. So I can say I have one box, two boxes, three boxes according to the story. Now this is how I represent tens, so this is how I'm going to do mine. And then the singles, we represent them with little circles. So this would be one way that she could carry her books. But now I need to figure out, so there's three tens and there's five ones. Now I need to figure out by looking at this picture a different way that she can carry the books. Now I know that she can carry them in boxes of 10 books or single, but because I cannot make 100 and it doesn't say anything about hundreds, can I break apart one of the boxes to make it look different? Yeah, I can. So instead of three tens, I'm going to put two tens. But that that third 10, I have to represent it with ones. So I still have to put it, but it's going to look different. I'm going to like break it apart. I'm going to take out the 10 books from the box and put them as single books. So I'm going to put 10 single. One, two, three, four, five. Remember, we like them in groups of five. Six, seven, eight, 9, and 10. So now I have one group of 10, two groups of 10, and if I put them together, that's three groups of 10, which is the same as this, but it looks different. Now I still have to add the other five, the five singles. So I'm going to go one, two, three, four, and five. So now I need to tell how many tens, how many groups of tens. I have two groups of 10, and I know there's 10 here, guys, but they're being represented as singles, single books, remember? So I'm going to put two tens, and I know I have a group of 10 here, and five more will be 15. Okay, so that's two different ways to represent the number 35. So here it says, here are two ways to show 148. So this is the model, but I'm going to draw the picture and I'm going to show you what exactly they did. So I'm going to draw the same picture. So we have 100, this is 100, and then we have four tens, and then of course we have eight ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, in the next picture, I see that I don't have 100. So basically what they did, they broke apart that 100 and they put them as tens. So I'm going to have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So basically they regrouped this 100 into 10 tens. So now I have 10 tens, 11 tens, 12 tens, 13 tens, 14 tens, and that's why we have 14 tens here. Now we don't have any groups of 100 anymore because we broke it into tens. And of course, we still have the 8 ones because we didn't do anything to that one. Okay, let's go to the next one. We're going to do exactly the same. So right here, we have two groups of hundreds. So that's two hundreds, 1 10, and then 3 ones. So we're going to do, I don't know why I'm doing the picture here. I'm supposed to do the number, 3 ones. Now this is one way that they broke it. Now they are representing it this way. And I'm going to show you what they did so you can see what they regrouped. It's exactly the same number. We still have 213, but it looks a little bit different. Let me show you. We still have the 200. I'm going to draw this picture again, and then I'm going to show you what they did here. So we have the 200, the 110, and the 3 ones. Okay, so here they kept the 200, so I'm not going to touch the 100, so that means I still have the 200s. But look at here, I don't have any 10s because they broke this one into ones. So basically what I'm going to do here, I'm going to cross out the 10 and regroup it into 10 ones. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Basically, that's what they did. The only thing is that these ones are over here, but it's exactly the same. So now I have 10 ones, and then the 3 that I already had. So that's 10, 11, 12, 13. So I have 13 ones, but I don't have any 10s, so I'm going to put 0. Now, yes, I do have a 10 in the ones place, but they don't look at, there are now groups of ones that you broke it apart. Okay, so I'm going to go to do one more just to show you. Now, we're going to say exactly what we have here. We don't have any groups of 100, so I know I'm going to put 0 here. Now, I might have 100 in the tens, but they're not grouped together. They're not in one group of 100. So now how many tens do I have? 1, 10, 2 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens, 5 tens, 6 tens, 7 tens, 8 tens, 9 tens, 10 tens, 11 tens, 12 tens, 13 tens. 13 tens. And then I have 2 ones. So I'm going to draw this picture right here. 13 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11, 12, 13. I'm separating them because remember, our magic number is 10. If I have 10, I can make 100. And then I have 2 ones. I have 2 ones. 1 and 2. Okay, so now what do I see here? It's still the same number, but it looks different. They put a group of 10 tens together. So I'm going to box it, cross it, and regroup it. And they did it as 100. So now I can erase this and I go, okay, I have 100 right there. Okay. And then I go, okay, I have 3 tens here, but I only have 2 tens here. That means that what they did, see how I have a lot of ones? They did this. Cross it and regroup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that means that this one is gone because we moved them into ones. So now I have 100, 2 tens, and now you know that I have a group of 10 here. I don't have to count them. I have 10, 11, 12, 12 ones. So now we're going to go into the word problems. Now it says make an argument. Sue says that 200 plus 20 plus 23 is the same as 200 plus 30 plus 3. Is she correct? I don't know. Let's see. So let's do the first one first. This one. I'm gonna copy it right here. 200 plus 40. Plus 20. Pay attention, Ms. Davalos. Plus 20 plus 23. Now, basically what I have here is 2 boxes of hundreds. Then I have 10, 20. So I put 2 tens. And then here, if you see, I have TO. Even though they're in the one space, I have 2 tens. Do you see that? So I'm going to put 2 more tens. And then 3 ones. So now this equals 2 hundreds, 4 tens, and 3 ones. So that's 243. I'm going to draw a line. And I'm going to see what the other ones has. I have 200 plus 30 plus 3. Okay, so now I'm going to draw my picture. 200. I have 30, so that's 10, 20, 30. 3 tens. And then 3 ones. Equals, I'm going to put HTO. So I have 2 hundreds, 3 tens, and 3 ones. Now, is she correct? Well, she's not correct because in this equation, she has 243. And on the second one, she has 233. So she is not correct. So I'm going to say Sue is not correct. Because they want us to answer that question. Is she correct? No, she's not correct. Now I have to prove why. Why is she not correct? Because 200 plus 20 plus 23 equals 243. And then 200 plus 30 plus 3 equals 233. So the first number sentence has 10 more because it has 4 tens. And the second number sentence only has 3 tens, so it's 10 less. So they're not equal. Okay. This is a very good one to pay very close attention because it has a lot of information and it's going to have information that you're going to have to use to draw the picture. Okay. Marbles are sold in boxes, in bags, or as single marbles. Okay, so we already know that there's boxes, there's bags, and there's singles. Now here comes the clues. Each box has 10 bags of marbles. So there's 10 bags. Now, I don't know how many are in each bag yet, so I don't know. But there's 10 bags. Now, each bag has 10 marbles. So right here, there's 10 marbles. So this one is like counting by tens. And here we have 10 bags. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So the boxes actually have 100. So these are like counting by hundreds. These are like counting by tens. And of course, we have the single ones counting by ones. Now it says, draw pictures to show two ways to buy 324. So I have to draw two pictures. See how we have two boxes? And I have to draw 324. So I'm going to put H2O. Guys, I'm going to do the easy picture first. I don't want to make it complicated. I want to make it easy. I want to make sure that I get it correct. So I'm going to draw that picture as it is. I'm going to put 3 in the hundreds place, 2 tens, and 4 ones. That's going to be my first picture right here. Now, I'm not going to draw boxes or bags. It's too hard, but I already know how to represent the hundreds. They look like squares. So I need 3 squares. And then I'm not going to draw bags, but I know how to draw tens our way, the math way. So that's 2 tens. That would be my picture. And then I have 4 marbles, which is four singles. And they do look like the marbles though. This one looks good. This one did match. Okay, so now I have to make it look a different way. Now, how can I do it? I can probably break one of the hundreds and put 200 and then 10 tens plus whatever I have here. Or I can draw the 300s and break one of the tens and put 10 ones. So I have to decide what I want to do. I'm going to keep the 300s. That's easy. Keep the 300s. But now I want to make it different on the tens. So instead of 2 tens, I'm going to draw 1 10. But I still have to give that 10, but they're going to look different. They're going to look like singles. So one of those tens, I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I do have the 2 tens, but they look different. One is a group of 10 and one is a single, but tens. But I also have some singles that do not belong to a group of 10. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have to draw those 4 by themselves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I already know I have 324 here. So now I have to check if I have the same amount. 100, 200, 300. Yeah, check. This is 110, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, that's exactly what it says here. So I'm good. So now here it says use the marbles information above, like the one we did right now, here, like the boxes and all that stuff. And it says there is only one box of marbles. And we know that the box is the same as what? A box is 100 marbles. Remember, 10 bags. Okay. And then it says there are many bags of marbles. Those are the tens. Remember, the bags have 10. Let me show you. Each bag has 10. And then the single ones. Now it says draw a picture to show 312. So I'm going to write 312 over here. And you know what? I'm going to do it the easy way. I want to get it right. HTO. There. Now it says there is only one box. They're telling me there's only one box. So I can only draw 100 because there's only one box. But I can draw many, many bags, which is tens. So I'm going to draw one box. That's 100. But I don't need 100. I need 300. So that means I have to draw tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That's another 100, so that's 100, 200. But I need 300, so I need to draw 10 more. 10, remember, magic number 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So that's 100, 200, 300. Okay, I'm good with the hundreds. Now I need to draw one more 10. So I'm going to draw it down here. One more 10. And then I have to draw 2 ones. So I'm going to draw 1 and 2. So it says, how many boxes, how many bags, and how many single marbles did you show? Okay, so I have 1 box. And I'm going to put 100. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I have 21 bags. And remember, the bags are tens. Basically, that's 100, 210. That equals 210. And then I have 2 single. 2 single marbles. So that would be my answer. And I know that I'm correct because I have 100 here, but I have 200 here. So that's 200 plus 100 is 300. And then I have 10. And then I have 2. That's 12. And I need 312. And that's my answer. I hope you liked the lesson.